Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing. And he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, that has not gone well. Threads one in, Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Zanetti. And it's Totti. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played out wide, played into the box. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Totti plays it short. Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Totti is flagged offside. And that has left him in a heap. And he's managed to get free. And he skips past his man. Cleared away. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Beckham, and Beckham! Oh, yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Sporting have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's gone for goal. Nicely weighted ball. Schmeichel gets it away. And they've got a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Xavi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Szoboszlai, finding their passes, pinches it off him. Beckham looking to add to his goal. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Del Piero.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Totti. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as...
He's tried one! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Fernandez conjures time and space where few can. Van Dijk. Irwin. And it's Fernandez. Can he get away here? Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Suarez having a look. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Irwin is there and he can get that clear. Here's a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
There could be trouble here. That is ended up in no man's land. Beckham. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's Luis Suarez! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
He is starved of space and time. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Fernandez. Now Van Dijk. Oh, good-looking ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Hullet. And they win it back again.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Beckham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Van de Ven. Oh, what has happened here? Sporting clearly now in lead preservation mode. He's in a great position and Hullet!
There will be one
Same again, same outcome.
Sporting really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell.
And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Just a quick announcement.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gate.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That is some save from De Gea. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goes for goal! Oh, nice, just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pinches it off him. Some really good ball movement. Luis Suarez, the man who spearheaded that famous front three, a striker whose achievements were simply glorious. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! First blood drawn. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Alvarez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. And it's Gerrard. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big. It's bounced back off the post. It's in. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Messi. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Rummenigge. Scott. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Delicious from Dani Olmo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and
It's Schneider! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Alvarez plays it short. Cherki. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, that has not gone well. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez ploughing through the middle.
There will be 3 minutes added
Cherki.
time.
Rummenigge. Lampard. A probing pass. That ball looks a good one. De Gea with the clearance. Now that's well seen too. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick request today for
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Baresi makes the interception. Lampard. Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shoots! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 25.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
24, Ryan Cherki. Number 22, Danny Olmo.
And he's had it nicked away.
Coming on the field,
Barcelona
number
needing a change of
21,
fortune here.
Shevchenko. Number 9, Del Piero.
Right, Shevchenko.
Number 13,
Shevchenko! It's there! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just...
And Berbatov! Dimitar Berbatov, brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And again they hit the front. He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from... Big chance! Brilliant! A finish of true class! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Del Piero. Lampard. Thiago will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's gone for goal! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 14.
Time for a
Number
change in
7,
personnel.
Frank Lampard. Coming on the field, number 11, Fernandez. Number 15, Bullet.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Irwin. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Fernandez. He came in hard, very hard. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Shevchenko. Now this shot a goal! And he hits the net! And what a climax we have here! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some
Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. And the ball is out of play. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way...
And Shevchenko! Shevchenko! This guy is class!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mateus. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. It's Ronaldo! He's beaten the keeper, but that could spell trouble. Adams gets it clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter.
And the finish! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like...
Azar! Off the post! Scott. Finding their passes. Mbappe. Mateus. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! He has done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way. Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Berbatov. Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe. Hazard. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Hazard! It's anyone's ball now. And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Ronaldinho, and it's made its way to him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Lampard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Shevchenko! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Hazard attempts a clearance. And it's Lampard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Try, chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, shooting chance! I think we're just about done here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And here's Ronaldinho. Played into space out wide. Ronaldinho. Dani Olmo. David Villa. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. He's beaten. Chance! That's really well cleared. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Shevchenko voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Rummenigge. And here's Thiago. He's beaten the last man. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Fernandes.
And he's straight offside. Over to the left.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rummenigge, and the through ball. Look at the space here. Can he finish? Brilliant from Thiago! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control.
He's through, it's one-on-one! And that was very necessary. Turkey looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Rummenigge. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, terrible mistake. That is ended up in no man's. Summer slide! It's bounced back off the post. No way through. And he's had a hit. Delicious from Dani Olmo. A finish of true class. Turkey are back in business. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Turkey grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking to pass their way through, pass somewhat off target. Kukçu. Goes looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. And he's gone looking for safety. Sends it crossfield. And they've got a throw.
And he goes cross-field. Shoots! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Irwin. Fernandez can so cleverly bypass the press. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kukçu.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard. And it's Thiago.
Fernandez.
Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and plays it forward. No, that's been intercepted. Nice looking ball. Spread it left. Hazard. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Turkey can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Irwin is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. McAllister
On a strong run down the right.
are well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Turkey really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Now it's Thiago. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Out to the right. And the pass is intercepted.
Fernandez.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, good spread. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Fernandez. Played into space.
And that's that.
A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Looking for a runner. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Lampard. And that's really well manoeuvred. Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. And this is Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw. Azar with the delivery. And they've caught rid.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Now it's Batistuta. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. And
he's had a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Harrison spots it and intercepts.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, important interception. Thiago. Del Piero. Now it's Lampard.
That's been slipped through.
Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Martinez clears. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Rummenigge.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Azar.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And here's Messi.
Now it's Mbappe.
Del Piero. Oh, nicely intercepted. Azar.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, not the worst.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Cleared without complication.
And it's Arda Güler.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Now it's a big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
The ball has bounced loose now. And the shot! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And there's the end of the first half.
Fully merit this lead and are right on course for a real upset, and as yet, no signs of shying away.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0.
Who has found themselves a little lost today, please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Brilliantly cut out. Del Piero. A probing pass. Well read, nice interception. That's really well cleared. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Del Piero. Out to the left it goes. Takes a shot! And somehow it stayed out. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard, and he's on his way! He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Scott tries to clear. Hakimi plays it in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. This looks promising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, super ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Lampard. Looking to play him in. Irwin is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Lampard. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Long ball upfield. He is through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Chouameni. And claimed it back swiftly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Added time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Chance for a shot! And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.